Arsenal suffered a defeat in the hands of Manchester United, which has changed the narrative with regards to the title race, with Manchester City and Aston Villa winning their matches this weekend. The league at the top now is reduced to 4 points. My name is Ken Gaddafi, and this is Matters Arising. Yes, on this edition of Matters Arising, I want to look at what really transpired over the weekend in that match between Arsenal and Manchester United. A lot of fans, Arsenal fans, rival fans, pundits, really putting the blame on Arsenal for bottling it, so to say. They believe, most people now believe that Arsenal are in a deep of form that could see them lose the title race, with so many still tipping Manchester City to be able to leapfrog Arsenal. Well, I don't want to dwell into that. There's something I want to really talk about with regards to this match. Did Arsenal, were Arsenal unlucky, or was Manchester United lucky? Not taking away anything from Manchester United, given their current form since Carrick took over. We could see how they defeated Manchester City last week, and they were very, very well disciplined, structured against Arsenal. But nevertheless, there are some events or some incidences that went their way, which for me, I think, made them to be lucky. Yes, when Arsenal lose or they don't score or they don't win, the pundits are always out to think that Arsenal were poor. But for me, I don't think they were poor in this match. The match was a very interesting one because both sides were ready for it. And notwithstanding that Arsenal are at home, they had to be cautious and understanding or knowing fully well what Manchester United poses. But in any case, some incidents occurred which went against Arsenal, and I think the luck was on Manchester United. And this is something that as we get to the tail end of the season, luck will play a role. Luck in terms of injury, luck in terms of referee decision, luck even in terms of VAR decision. And 2 weeks in a row now, Arsenal has been unlucky. Last week against Nottingham Forest, we saw it. There was a potential handball against Olajuwon, but what happened? The referee waived it, and the VAR said it was inconclusive. Okay, on this occasion, 3 incidents occurred, and let's look at them. First, the Arsenal took the lead. They say it's an own goal, but for me, I think that goal belongs to Timber, because Timber was kicking the ball against the defender, and it was right in front of the goal. So I do not see. I think the last touch was from Timber. Anyway, it was a goal given to Arsenal. But just minutes after the goal, and as the halftime, the clock was ticking to halftime, Zubimendi, moment of madness, gave away the ball. Now, let's look at it. What did Zubimendi do? Yes, Arsenal wanted to build up from the back. Why should you build up from the back? You have scored. The momentum is on your side. You have controlled the game. Why are you going back again? At this point in time, you should be going forward. And look at from where. I'm even shocked to see how deep Zubimendi came to collect that ball. You understand? Usually, that ball should have been either Timber, who is right back, or maybe Odegaard or Rice. Okay, fine. Zubimendi was sitting deep. Now, he got the ball from Raya. Why sending the ball back to Raya? If he had turned to the right, he would have seen Saka. Saka is there. Play forward. Saka is there. There's no way Zobu Dogu at this point will get the ball from Saka, and even if he does, then the ball will go into training, and it will give Saliba and Gabriel the chance to settle in. Now look at where Saliba is. Saliba is standing in between two players. Okay, this is Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes, and this is Mboma. Okay, so there is no way he will have passed the ball to Saliba. Now look at how far Gabriel is, and the rule, or what would I say? Yes, a schoolboy rule is that don't play a pass across your goal line. It is the rule. This happened against Bournemouth when Gabriel did the same thing, did the same mistake, and Denison capitalized on it and scored a very cheap goal. Now, Zubimendi now decided, I don't understand who he wanted to give the ball to. Was he trying to give the ball to Gabriel, or was he trying to give the ball to Raya? But in this case, whatever the case, he miskicked the ball. You know, he miskicked the ball, and so that led to the ball going into the hands of Mboma and opened it one-on-one. I mean, he can't miss that ball there, you know. So, gift to, and Christmas is already over. That was a gift to Manchester United. Effortlessly, so for me, I would think Manchester United, they were lucky to score that goal. Now, let us look at the second incident. Here, the second incident was the goal from Dogu. Okay, now Arsenal sat deep. There was a lot of interplay. Finally, the ball got to Dogu from Bruno Fernandes. Now, he used his arm. He used his arm clearly, as we can see here, his arm clearly to push the ball, almost similar to what Olaina did. You understand? Olaina did the same thing to put the ball in play. But in this case, he used the hand to control the ball. If you look at it, let's look at it from this angle, you will see it clearly that the ball struck his arm. Okay, maybe the excuse they will give is that ball to hand or hand to ball, or his hands were down or hidden. Well, that is left for the referee to decide, and they took that decision to say it was not an handball. No disrespect, beautiful strike. Look at it from this angle. It was very clear. Why VAR did not call the referee to come and check it is beyond my imagination. VAR should have called the referee to come and confirm if the referee was not sure. Yes, in situations like this, once the referee is not 100% sure, the advantage is given to the attacking side or the striker. Fine, but VAR should have gone to look at it beyond all reasonable doubt. So again, I think Arsenal were unlucky and Man United were very lucky in this situation. Now, the third incident, penalty shout, handball in the box. Clearly, Maguire clearly handled the ball in the box. He was diving like a goalkeeper. He was diving like a goalkeeper in this instance. Look at it. Look at it. He was going down. Was he trying to defend the ball? Again, they will say ball to hand. They will say hand to ball or what? You understand? He was diving. He was going down and more like a goalkeeper to save the ball. So once again, on this occasion, the referee did not go to VAR. Even there was a time I think VAR was signaling him, but he didn't care. He said, play on. So was Arsenal unlucky again in this occasion, or was Man United lucky? Well, let's not take away anything from Man United. They won the match. They were lucky. They did well. They deserve it. But we must not castigate Arsenal on the count of this match. The title race is not over. They are still 4 points clear. They have been unlucky, I would say, in the last 3 matches. Liverpool match, okay, maybe they didn't take much of their chances, but Nottingham Forest draw, they had so many chances that couldn't go. We can remember in mind, that comes to mind, the Zubimendi, the Martinelli chance, the Asaka chance, in that match were clear-cut chances that could have been converted. So Arsenal were unlucky. Now, in the Man United, you can see there were very critical decisions at very important moments that Arsenal were unlucky. Well, to win the title, you need to play well, but luck also come in play. Luck in your favor, luck against you. Arsenal have been lucky in the last 2 or 3 weeks where their opponents or their rivals drop points. Unfortunately, they did not capitalize on it. Will that be on them finally? We will have to wait to see. 4 points clear. Can Arsenal go ahead now and have a run with starting from Leeds? The match against Leeds, it's now left to Arteta. Let's have your say. Drop it on the comment box. What do you think? Was Arsenal unlucky and was Man United lucky? Let me hear your point. Thank you and bye for now.
Very quickly out of the blocks and very quickly into the lead. Another flip from Sanchez. And now Walcott, who can run away from the blitz trying to buy him a bit. It's splendid from Arsenal, and Manchester United in a real mess at the moment.
Arsenal are rampant. United can't get near them.